Okay, guys. So, y'all know this was something that came all of a sudden. Um, if you weren't around um, when Plain Jane was in its heyday and kicking butt and taking names, you missed an amazing time. I could not wait until Plain Jane came back, and Hollywood promised me that he would go live with me. He would talk to me. He would make it an exclusive interview for me when Plain Jane came back. So, as promised, Hollywood hit me up yesterday, and he told me we about to talk today. Y'all know on Sunday we normally do the Sunday topic, but today we're going to talk all things Plain Jane. Like I said, if you were not around back when Plain Jane was in its heyday and kicking butt and taking names, you missed an amazing time. And so with that being said, without further ado, I'll go ahead and bring Hollywood on. We'll talk. We'll answer all your questions. We will talk. But I'm so excited. You would think that Plain Jane is my car, the way that I am excited about this. I am, y'all know I normally do Rise and Vibes on a Tuesday. Hollywood, listen. I know you don't know this, right? You know how me and my daughter love you, and you know my daughter affectionately calls you White Jesus.
You know what's going on, KP. You've
But
been
listen,
around a long time. You know
but
what's up.
this is what I want to say to you, because I believe in giving people their flowers while they are here, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, I want to tell you thank you, because you always treated me like a sister. And you promised me when Plain Jane came back, you was going to give me the exclusive interview. And I am so thankful that I get that. You would think Plain Jane is my car, because I love that car.
She right here with me right now. Look,
And
she even got a ball back there, man. This shit a real street car.
and I seen you got a win last night.
Yeah, we went out last night, We had a little fun. We wasn't supposed to jump out there, but everybody tucking their tails and, you know, Plain Jane back.
Listen, how long has it been? What, 5 years or 6 years?
Right now, I don't know if it's 5 or 6 years, about around there.
Listen, I would. You kept telling me Plain Jane was coming back. Every time I see you, you told me it was coming back. I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. I thought you was lying to me, Wood. I thought you was lying. I thought Plain Jane wasn't coming back. I thought it was gonna be one of them situations where we weren't gonna never see the car again. But I am appreciative that we get to see it again. So why did it take so long?
Well, when I pulled the motor out of Plain Jane, we could talk about this now.
Okay.
I had pulled the motor out of Plain Jane because I couldn't get no more races with Plain Jane.
Okay.
It was like hard. They were like picking and choosing, and it started getting to, damn, you can't fuck with him if you're not right. So T Sleazy came to me and asked me if I was selling the motor. I said, yeah, I'll sell you the motor. But one thing, you got to let me drive it.
Okay.
So he used to have a 468 in there on spray. We used to spray the rings out that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. We used to spray the rings out that motherfucker. But it was a stock block and shit, so I sold the motor out of Plain Jane and we went and started cracking people, And then my uncle got out of prison and I had him working at the shop. And I got a big toolbox in the shop. He started pulling drawers out, working on a car, but he's not closing the drawers. And
Right.
the whole fucking toolbox fell over on top of my trunk. When I had the motor out, I was waiting on my new motor. And it scratched the whole trunk. I got a pearl paint job on the car. So when you got pearl, you have to respray the whole car. You could paint it, but you're going to see pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a picture frame. Right. Somewhere, somehow, I'm going to see a paint line. I don't like none of that,
Right.
I get picky with it. So we stripped the whole car down, and I did over 100 hours of body work on the car. We sanded the car with a block. We never put a DA on the car. This was all hand sanded. No DAs, no Bondo. Well, we skim coated it with some icing. I ain't gonna lie, but
Right.
it was just I blocked the paint job. I didn't, I started sanding and we went to work. We looked at every body line, every crease on the car. I wanted my car to be flat because I used to look out my rearview mirror and on my quarter panel I used to see little waves in it. It used to kill me when I turn the corner and look back at my quarter panel. It'd be in my mirror. I'm like, man, I need to get all these creases out of here. And there's like 4 or 5 body lines on a dunk on the quarter panel.
Right.
So it takes hours, and it took over 100 hours in just body work, over priming, painting. I painted the firewalls. I took the car off the frame, all new body mounts, powder coated frame. I did all my trick shit to the frame, everything. Bare brakes, big 14-inch bare brakes, everything that everybody's starting to do now. This been done 5 years ago. Plain Jane's been together for a while.
Right.
This car's been painted for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It took me a year to paint it, but it been just sitting around because I was sticking my motors in other shit, and you know how it go.
Yeah.
And
So why
I Macho came in with a fucking LS.
Yes.
And we started playing that fucking. We played with it. It was slow as fuck at first.
Right.
And then we started putting power in it, learning shit. I really didn't know nothing about fuel injection. I was stuck on carburetors, nitrous, And nowadays, hey, I elevated. It's all about fuel injection. It's all about electronics. My car got everything. I'm not half-stepping nothing. So I don't know what you guys built with your cars, but whatever's outside is inside my shit too. Because I really breathe, sleep, eat this shit. So my hoe's gonna eat this shit too. This is my white bitch. My wife know not to play with me about this car. I can cheat on her all night long with this hoe. And I got no problem. We all right. We come home and I'll be fine. Excuse my language for all y'all women.
No, you okay.
It's just us from down south,
So the $1 million question is, why now? Why, when before you had to put Plain Jane up because you felt like nobody would race you? Why did you bring it back now?
Because it got to old Hollywood, all you do is just tune the cars and work on the cars and, la, 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 all that rah-rah.
Right.
Well, I'm a real driver.
Right.
I'm a real go-getter. I snap. When I get in that vehicle, y'all learn off me. Remember that. Don't think I'm like John Force in the dunk game. Don't think I play. I'm going to eat your heart. I'm going to eat your soul. And I'm going to kiss you in the mouth at the end. I love y'all.
So, I know you got a whole long list, but who you want first?
I want Blue Magic first. I want to run Blue Magic first because he's talking about what kind of street car. Don't forget, Blue Magic was a full-blown race car. He took it off the track because it don't have a roll cage in it, and he felt better that we were hauling ass with Pocahontas, so he bought him a hard top thinking, oh, it's the hard top, the reason why they're going fast. And don't think we don't know that car's fully built. You chassis work, you went all in on that. Don't think, what you talking about? Trans brake. Shit. They sell them at the store. What you got, a POAD transmission? Don't have one of them PO transmission, because my shit billet up on. You don't want me to go up under there, my shit. Woo! That shit shining like it left me, dog. Yeah, I got a gangster in there, and I drive my shit around. All my cars got that.
I've just seen you driving it with the kids in the car. So it's a grocery getter and a race car?
Oh, yeah. No, this is a family sedan. This is a 1971 Impala. This is, man, our grandparents probably made us in one of these motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I mean? People been proms. Man, this is a classic. And I live die by the 7-1.
Right.
I am the 7-1 man. They just don't know that. I don't like to be out there, but I am the 7-1 man. I really do this shit. You see what I did to Fred car? First time, young nigga came out the motherfucking pork and beans and dropped a check. Told me, Hollywood, this is what I want to do. And we figured it out, you know?
Right.
This is what we
do.
So,
now that Plain Jane is back, when we gonna see, listen, let me just tell you the rundown. I know you know the rundown because you are Team Hollywood, right? You are Hollywood, you the man, right? But when is we gonna, I want the rundown to come back. I want the crew, I want the gang to come back. I
got all my boys
back.
with me. Man, I bring the city out, baby.
Okay.
You didn't see what I had with me last night?
I did.
Well, when my shit come out, all right, we got the whole thing with us.
Right.
And we trying to jack it up. So get it up there. Let's see what you really got. Don't just, this a hood trophy now. Don't think this is a hood trophy. I understand what's going on. I understand they trying to be, this is a hood trophy. Bitch, you just catch you at the light and stick a thing on your neck.
Right.
Get out of that bitch.
Right.
If you ain't real and true to the game, you know? Back in the day, I used to see these cars with dark tints come through. You would have to run. You didn't know what was going on. So these are living legend donks. These are hood trophies.
Right.
You know? I don't have no goals in my mouth. So this is what I put my money in.
Right. So to address the proverbial elephant in the room, I know the team I know the 5 years probably too, because the team took a lot of losses over the 5 years. You lost a lot of family members. You lost a team member and someone who was like, because I feel like at this point I was part of your family. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how I felt about everybody in your family, but in the race family as well. That must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, that was, man. I really wouldn't. I'm a family guy, man. I don't know what's going. You know, I'm tough. I'm a lion, but family first. That's always first. Right. And when I lost that,
right,
I couldn't think about, you know, racing and stuff. So
yeah.
I had to take a break. You know.
Yeah.
Then I came back with Big Joe. You know.
Right.
Dedicated that to my daddy and my brother.
Yeah.
And you know, that's a family name. My grandfather was named that. God bless the dead, Joseph. My granddad, that's the main man, you know, because I'm second generation.
Right.
My grandparents come from World War II, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
we come from far, man. And my grandfather served 5 years in Siberia prison. They took him from his grandparents when he was 19 years old. And he fought his way out the war. That's why I'm
right.
here. He fought himself out the war and met my grandmama and got on a boat and got up out of there.
Yeah.
He fought for 5 years. So that's our generation, you know?
Right.
That's how we got here. And when I lost my daddy, I never thought I would ever lose my daddy.
Right.
You know? It hurt me. But I'm still here. My daddy taught me a lot. He knows I got it under control. And Plain Jane.
So you fought back from all that, and then you lost a team member. And
boy, God bless the dead, man. 250, man. Oof. That was a hard one.
Yeah.
I still miss them phone calls. Dog me. Excuse me.
Yeah. I know. I know we all felt it. I know that being like one of your right hand men, that was a hard question.
$50 boy, that's a real boy. That's a real nigga right there, man. He talks some shit. He gonna do whatever, you know. But he's real.
Right.
He's a real family man too. He love his kids.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
We love our kids. That's the thing. You know, it's about family too. This is all fun and games. This is all fun, you know. When you lose that family member, it's another thing.
Right. Speaking of family, I affectionately always talk about this when it comes to you, even though there are a lot of fans, new fans to the Big Rim racing. But back in when you guys were when Palm Beach, RIP to Palm Beach, that was our place. You know, that was our
Yeah,
place.
that's where it all started. You know, we was running in the street, and then we took it to the track because we started making a lot of horsepower. You know, and it get dangerous in the street, so we started running at the track, and it got big, man. Shit,
It did.
we was out there every weekend running,
It did.
and it was a blast, man. That part of my life, it was like them 5 years, boy. It was like fast because we was having so much fun. You
It
know.
it was amazing. A lot of people may not have been present that time that the car caught on fire, and you jumped out the car and you ran over there to Lowe like he was one of your family members. Now, to put it in perspective, the car had caught on fire, and y'all always talk smack to each other, but I gained a whole new level of respect for you when you jumped out that car. You asked them where the fire extinguisher was. You was trying to make sure that Big Low was all right, and he's on an opposing team.
Yeah, you know, it ain't about, you know, we ain't enemies.
Right.
We ain't enemies. We friends. That's why we do this shit. We can trust each other. It ain't like no beef or anything. We talk some shit, but we let the cars do the talking. It's safety first, and I'm always about safety. So I build cars. So I want to make sure it's safe for me. You know, you always got to make sure it's safe. When I looked in my rear view, we got out of the gas at the quarter. I beat him that night, and I looked in the rear view. I see fire underneath the car.
Right.
I'm like, wow. He don't know it's on fire yet. So when we start turning, he see the fire coming out of the dash. It started coming through the windshield now. It started getting bigger. Some transmission fluid caught on fire, and we got off the track, and he went like to the sand pit. So I jumped out of the car, and I ran over to the car just to make sure. Low, you straight? Get out of the car. That bitch on fire. I didn't know if he seen it, but they had the hood open. Fireman came. I'm yelling at the track official. Where's the extinguisher? Boy, you don't have no extinguisher down here. Don't let the car burn to the ground. She got a lot of money in this car. You don't want to lose them. These are classics. When you lose them, that's the last of it. That's over with. You know. And we try to keep them around. And safety's always first. Ain't no hate. Me and Low always race each other. We ain't never had no issue. You know, we have our, you know, it's racing. Talk shit. It's whoever got the big nuts that night. You know, everybody can win and lose, you know. We always try to win. We're all alpha, you know. That's the thing with this shit. It's an alpha sport.
Right.
It's who better than who.
So when I first seen you guys go down the track, and everything literally that came out of Hollywood camp was fast. You know, at that point I was on your team. You didn't know this, right? But I was on your team. I was Team Hollywood. Like, I was an official member of Team Hollywood. Me and my daughter. We was on your team. But to see literally everything, and then when Juice came, Juice was young. Juice came out the door kicking butt. I was like, oh my God. I felt like you ever seen that clip Snoop Dogg got? This nigga don't miss.
Shoot him from a mile away. That's another car, man. Juice, man. That kid, man, he's with the game, you know. Hey, he's gang. You know. He left the car in my hands. He left it up to me. Right. What I needed to do. And you know, I always say, man, when I build a car for you, my car's got strings on it.
Right.
So the money you spend with me, you can make it back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Money by speed, how fast you want to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't just do chassis, I do motor work, you know what I mean? I get in the heart. I dig down deep in that thing. I'm like a doctor. You know, I'm a surgeon. You know, I know all about this shit. I know what needs to be done, and you know, I can't do it without my team though. You got to respect that, man. When the team's 100, I can't thank them enough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My sponsors, they help out. You know, shout out to motherfucking DSM Lights, my tuner, Edgar. Middle of the night when I call him, I need him. You know, he's there for me, and that's what we do. We're a competitive team, and we like to bite. We like to fight.
So can we see can we expect Juice to be coming back and Pocahontas, all the oldies but goodies? Are any of those coming back?
Yeah. They none of the cars ever got sold. We still got all our cars.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We just got them sitting on ice right now. Cause there's the shootouts are fun, but we're grudge racers. We like to gamble, you know. We like to have fun. Everybody don't want to gamble. This is a gambling sport. You gotta get it up. You know, something. Money make the monkey dance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, when can we expect to see? Are we gonna see Plain Jane at the track?
Plain Jane right now is in the street. I'm not going to the track.
Okay.
You know, I might go to the track this weekend just because Two Flies are gonna be there. I'm gonna go fuck. I'm gonna stand on his neck. He said he ain't no race car. I have to go to Atlanta to catch a Florida bait. You know what I mean? I'm on the ass, and till I get my race, Plain Jane and Summer supposed to been racing for years. You know what I mean? I gave him his time. Oh, y'all see mirror. Oh, y'all looking in my glasses. Hold on. I just seen something.
They say they see the motor through the glasses.
Yeah.
They say because all that talking about buying races be crazy. So let me ask you a question. In order to get you to come out in the street, is there a minimum amount that has to be spent to get you to come out?
Yeah, you know, we don't try to kill each other, but yeah, you got to definitely come up. I'm not coming out for no. Hey, it costs a lot of money to build these cars. If I break my car or break something, it costs money to build these bitches. You know, you gotta be able to get back something.
Right.
You know, it's a fireball.
Right.
You get 5 bands up to, you know, we on. Feel me?
Listen, when I seen that meme this morning when I woke up, I was gonna call Lefty. He didn't waste no time. He ain't wasting.
I stayed up.
Two Fly talking that shit. Hey, Two Fly thought he had me in the bag, didn't he? Two Fly called Timmy. Timmy, you didn't do your homework.
Listen, I love me some Lefty, boy. Let me just tell you.
Remember, I bring the city out when my cars come out. And I bring, all right.
There was a lot of people out there last night.
Go back. I'm about to go back. I gotta get some shit for my kids.
It was decent. You know, we got the race off.
No, I'm always with Big Cuz.
Hey,
What up, KP?
Yeah.
So after CAD, you want Fly? You got a whole long list of people, or you just anybody can get it?
Yeah, I got a list. I want to run all of them. Everybody in the street, whoever it is, they got races. You know, they think they got a badass car, and they think they're the baddest. They ain't the baddest. I am. So I'm trying to, they like that post and say, "Oh, how's he the baddest if he ain't raced?" Give me a race. That was supposed to be your ass last night, and I would have welded one of you motherfuckers to the pole. I would have nailed the cross. You would have been nailed across the cross, homie.
Well, the argument is, everybody's kind of trying to get ready for Ross. So
me too. Me too. What you think? Yeah, what you think? Two Fly finna win the key? Man, KP don't let that fool you. You nice. You look good. With that pearl outdated, homie. Shit over with.
I don't know.
Mark that shit up.
So your
White
prediction.
never get old. This original.
So your prediction.
This
Have you
shit
been
like
watching
an
the people?
eclipse. Call this motherfucker the eclipse.
Have you been watching the people that are trying to go for the key? Who's your favorite?
Fred.
Fred?
Yeah,
You think
line
Fred gonna win
them
again?
all up. Line them all
You think
up.
Fred gonna win again?
Listen, you look at all them cars and tell us what we don't have on Fred's car that them cars got. What they got?
Like this one.
Did you pay attention? So
I
there
didn't pay
must be a
attention.
reason their vision changed. You got to pay attention to that. Their vision changed because they seen a new vision.
Right.
If you don't
Right.
understand, you understand.
Them
Copy
keys though.
paste.
Did you see them keys?
Yeah, we coming for them bitches. I don't care about the key. We gonna get a key. We got one already. We came in and put down.
Right.
I'm coming to show you every nut, bolt, washer. I'm gonna show you what we did to this vehicle. We know what we got. It ain't what we have. We've started with a beautiful vehicle. There was never a quarter panel welded on this vehicle. There was never a welder patching the floors on this vehicle.
Wow.
This car came immaculate. It was black. So we were supposed to paint it candy too. And I told Fred, man, we can't paint this car candy. It's too clean. We're going to leave it original. Wet this bitch over black as you could get it. Let's clean this baby up. And that's what we did. We did the black and cream. He picked the color of the interior, and we went with it. We just started, everything. He asked a lot of questions.
Right.
So he wanted to know. So I give him 4 or 5 options. You could do this. You could do this. You could do this. This gonna cost you this. It's the same part, but it's this much more money. We spent fucking $800 on our starter.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? $800 on a flywheel. You know what I'm saying? You could buy a $200 flywheel. You could buy a $200 starter for an LS. No, we bought a Mazier. We bought a Mazier starter. We bought a Mazier flywheel. We bought a Cali's crank, center counterweight Cali's ultra crank. We bought boosted 2,500 horsepower boosted rods. We got diamond pistons in it. $2,000 pistons. It ain't just the look of it. The insides of this motherfucker is a real lion.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're driving it around. This car it's a showstopper. We can't even really drive it. That's why we don't drive it. Because it's disrespectful to the vehicle.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful to beat on Beetlejuice,
Right.
It is. That car's too clean. We wet the floors. Underneath the car is wet. Super soaker, glass. He buffs it. He gets that bitch polished. They wipe every nut, bolt. They learn from us. Everybody else doing it now. I know, I see it. But this is what has to go on with this vehicle. I told him, I said, when we do this, you just got to detail. You got to pay attention to detail. He hired a detailer. That car gets a detailer following with it. They're wiping it down all the time. I tell him, you go wipe the paint off it.
What piece of advice would you give someone looking to get into big rim racing?
Buy a car already done.
I know, right? Buy somebody else's car.
Buy something that's done already.
I remember when I had bought that. I bought that '87 SS, and it already had the roll cage. And I called you about possibly building a motor. You told me, you said it costs to go fast. How fast you want to go?
It's true. That's what I'm telling you. It ain't about, we got LS motors, but we got hearts.
Right.
We got real guts.
Yeah. It's
So
it's
you can
it can
spend a
get
50 ball in the motor, you know,
and still probably won't be the fastest, huh?
and still got to spend more money to get it to go fast. It ain't just about the motor. You got
That's
to make
crazy.
everything else work with it. You see
Right.
Plain Jane get up out of there this morning?
Right. Knock on the big door. Listen, when somebody in the comments, I was looking at the comments on that post, right? That Lefty made, and somebody said the Jeep, the truck looked like it didn't move.
the truck was supposed to leave when I hit the fender. The
Right.
truck left as soon as I let the trans brake go. He
Oh.
moved. They ain't even looking at the video. He moved and he stayed rolling, and I rocked his doors and he hit it.
Mm.
So he lost the money from the get. You know, that was the race. You know, it's a handicap race. This is what they called me out for. You know what I mean? They ain't like I set it up. This is what they wanted. All right, come on.
So they offered to give you something?
Yeah, they offered me 2 from the back.
Why would they do that?
They got a Trackhawk
Follow
all-wheel
him.
drive.
Who is
They
that? You
got
got to send me his Instagram.
got an all-wheel drive Trackhawk
Mm-hmm.
with a built motor. You know.
Right. But does he know you?
I'm in a donk on 26s.
Yeah, but he
It's
knows
Plain Jane,
he
man.
know
Plain
you.
Jane ain't nothing.
I does he know
Plain Jane slow.
Okay. All right. All right.
You see that? Look, I swim with the sharks.
Somebody say, when you see a duck, gotta pluck them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, I seen the race
I
this
wanted
morning.
to do a dunk. I built this car to run dunks. I ain't built this car to race Trackhawks all-wheel drive. I built this car to beat up on 2 Flying Blue Magic, you know?
Not only 2 Flying Blue Magic, though. You didn't just build it just for them 2, did you?
Yeah, I want their ass.
Oh, my goodness. Listen.
There's a new bear in the city. Or that problem child. Where that problem child dunk at they got down there?
Listen, I don't know if you've seen that dunk before. I'm not going to talk about the racing part, but that's a beautiful car. It's beautiful.
What car?
Problem Child. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car. Yeah. Plain Jane ain't no slouch now. We ain't gonna act like Plain Jane is slouch. But the first time I seen that car, I told him, I said, that car is way too beautiful to race. Why you racing it?
This car got Sandman design, body lines. This car got it all. What they need? All my shit on there. All my shit on there. And I got a 454 and I race posters.
Don't whoever believe that's the 454 in there, that's a lie.
I got it all. What you want?
Okay.
What they want?
See you.
Somebody else for a mini bike.
What they want? My shit got it all. I'm gutted. I'm clean. What's wrong? My shit tight stitched.
You definitely
What's wrong?
clean.
No? Oh, we got that pussy foot back there. That's for them pussy footers, boy. Yeah, that right there.
Why do you got that in there? That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's for them sissies.
That is so crazy.
I'm gonna slap it on their windshield.
Oh, look at the top. Okay, everything. We see everything.
Yeah, Play Day. This Sam one. Yeah, I got that tail panel. And I bet you none of you got a cleaner tail panel than me. This bitch came straight out the box. I got this from the factory, straight out of GM box. Yeah, I got bumper guards, all that. What you want? I got the original emblems everywhere. This is original. This car ain't never been cut either. This bitch is original quarter panels, original doors, original fenders, everything. This ain't never been. This bitch all original. I don't know what they talk about Plain Jane. Plain Jane got everything they got. What they got, I don't got. I got music in the trunk. You want to hear the music?
You got
I'm
music in the
music and
trunk?
all. KP,
You got
don't play
music in the
with me.
trunk.
Damn right. Just for Two Fly. Two Fly was telling me I ain't got music.
Why you
I put
picking
music
no
in.
fly?
Yeah. Look, they got my radio face right there. Look.
They said go back to the headrest.
Right to the hair round?
The headrest. Okay.
Real ones.
Real leather, man. This real leather. This ain't no pleather. But this bitch got motherfucking suede behind here. Man, it got all the buttons. 7-1, man. Look at this shit. This shit crispy.
Traded it for alligator.
What you want? I got all my shit. What you want to see? Yeah. What they want? I'm all chrome. I ain't got gold. Everything chrome. What they want to see?
Oh, look at the hood hinges. Okay.
What you want to see? Plain Jane got it all too. She's a real street car. They talk about this a race car. Chrome, everything chrome.
Oh, that's.
Feel me? I got them things in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This a real Chevy Learjet.
So I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, you know what?
Got all the bolts, everything.
If you're coming up here, maybe y'all can get it in the street. Maybe y'all. I guess maybe y'all probably wanna. Somebody say how much you want for it.
Plain Jane.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk numbers on live.
It's
Call
not
me
for
on the
sale
back line.
though, is it?
It's never for sale. You can't. You got to buy this car. You got to make me get out of it. That's the problem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't no price on this. This is a sentimental value. I had this car over 15 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you touched it, you didn't wipe it.
Yeah, you got the AC too, right?
Huh?
You got AC too, right?
Hell yeah. I got that new Bluetooth AC. I'm gonna teach y'all about that another day. Right now I can't teach you because I gotta jump out with it first.
Yeah. Yeah. Get it all, everything all under control before you say anything about it.
It's on. This car got everything.
Yeah.
This car is lockout ready for whatever they talking about.
Okay. I seen
know what I mean?
comments saying that the guy who you raced last night wanted to race you again.
Yeah, we finna do something.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know who
you about to make me catch a flight.
Man, this bitch ready right now. She at my house. I ain't doing that. Look, I don't got nitrous no more.
Right.
I don't turn bolts. I hit buttons.
Listen, I am super excited about the return of Plain Jane. I appreciate
the return of Plain Jane. I had to route the streets up. It's Memorial Day weekend, you know. We ain't shooting guns. We letting the motherfucking turbos pop. They thought I was gonna come out the hole like a turd, huh? They thought I was gonna do one of them. Ooh, yeah. Drive by. I painted a white stripe on a white Jeep.
I got one last question before I let you go. What was the best year to you in big rim racing?
All of them, man. We had a blast.
All of them?
Yeah.
You ain't have a favorite year?
We did it for like 6 years straight.
Yeah.
We were
had a favorite year though.
It was all the time. We were doing the same thing. We had a playbook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing different. You know when you play on a Super Bowl team and you play with a real football team or a basketball team or whatever sport you play, and how you every day you got the same job, and you fuck up on that job, we're gonna blame you.
Right.
You don't want the blame because we bad.
When Big Joy coming back?
Everybody gonna be doing push-ups. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sit up position.
Yeah, they said the Pocahontas days. Yeah, Silverback and Pocahontas days. When can we see Big Joey again?
Yeah, Silverback and Pocahontas. We had a good ass time with them cars. Yeah.
When we seeing Big Joey again?
Big Joe, we gonna be at Bruce show.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
I heard that for the people that's been asking about Big Joe at Bruce show. That's the 23rd of this month, right? 23rd of June.
June.
Yeah. Anything else you got to say before we get out of here? I ain't want to take up all your time. I just appreciate you stopping on Rise and Vibes first before you make your press before you go on your press tour. I appreciate you coming to see me first.
Yeah, Miss KB, you know we love y'all, man. You always been a supporter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had our downfalls, so you had to jump ship for a little while, but I know you back.
I ain't jump ship. I never jumped
we
ship.
lost a couple of races.
No, listen.
Don'tzilla came out. You know what I mean? There was no more. Hollywood ain't the fastest no more. Nah, I'm
Well,
coming back.
you know
Pocahontas gonna be back.
one thing about life, somebody gonna be faster for a
Always.
little while.
Always.
But I never jumped ship though. I always treated you still like a brother. You was just you wasn't the big brother no more. You was the little brother.
You thought I was. I just had to chill out for a little while because they was getting scared of me.
Yeah.
Like Don'tzilla come to the track, he can't get one race.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I'm trying to race 3-4 times.
That's
you know,
true.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You go to you put all this money in these cars realistically. You put all these money in these cars, and you can't go there and race for a couple dollars.
Yeah.
You don't believe in yourself.
It's kind of like Don'tzilla just went on ahead and retired because nobody didn't really want to race him, and then he lost that last race. So
he knew he got away with Macho.
Yeah.
He had to part that bitch. We parted his head. He knew he was on his ass. We parted his head that day. Parted him. He wasn't supposed to get that race back.
Mm-hmm.
But we real racers, so we trying shit. Fuck that. Let's do it again.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And we lost.
Now it's got so many. It's more talking than racing now. Don't you think?
That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I didn't want to do. Whoever step up to the plate, I'm on their ass. I'm not, rejecting no races. But we got to make it right. I got to dump. Really, I got to dump on 26 hard tire in the street. Really, how fast can it go?
Yeah. It's I feel like over here on the big rim side, I was telling I think CEO Larry the other day. But speaking of CEO Larry, he said call him. He want to talk to you.
We finna race Larry.
But I was telling him the other day, I feel like over here it's kind of like a halfway house. We take anybody, we listen to anybody, we let anybody come over here and act like they experts on what we got going on. And you done been over here 5 minutes and you are expert on big rim racing. We let anybody go on live and listen to what they saying about something that we've been doing for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and we just listening to them and following them like sheep. That's why I stepped away a lot. And because I'm running my brother's restaurant, but I stepped away a lot because it's a lot of people who know nothing. Boost Doctor said it best. The internet is the only place where everybody's an expert and ain't nobody took no training. So now everybody knows everything about everything that they know nothing about.
You're right. They don't know nothing what's going on.
Right.
Everybody think they know everything. But when I bring my cars out, they debut themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? I make them dance. You gonna respect my.
Right. I was so excited about Plain Jane. I couldn't when I listen. I feel like I'm the owner of Plain Jane. I'm so somebody said all these analysts. I was so excited about Plain Jane. You would have thought my car was ready. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see what happens from here and when the rest of the team gets up and going again. Like I hope, and even not even just your team. I can't wait to see when all the teams are up and going and at full potential and we can make Big Rim racing great again.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm trying to spice it up. You know, trapping ain't dead. You niggas just scared. You feel me? That's what's going on. And come out
Okay.
the house, boys. I know the family getting big. You know, we in the house. Everybody growing up. You got chores, but who got the biggest nuts? Wife got to understand that. Poppy got to come outside.
Right.
You know, we got to go outside.
Well, Hollywood, that's all I got for you.
You got to. That's why I don't understand these top 5 don'ts. They got to get it outside too. What you think? You just gonna park up at a car show and be the best man? No, let's see how that bitch really work. All that money you spent on what you bought. Let's see if it really worked for you. You know, I
So
want
they
to see
supposed
them
to be
bitches.
racing?
Yeah, that's why that was the thing. These pretty race, you know, pretty race cars. They all got gangsters in these bitches. I want to see them, you know, apply pressure.
Okay.
You know, I want to see. That's what dunk racing was great. We brought street cars to the track. You know,
Right.
there were dunks from the hood with big ass motors in them, and that's when we used to have all the crowd, and everybody was gambling. And everybody got a bet on. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was $5,
Right.
they was betting. Right now, nobody even bet $5. You could have. Nah, I ain't betting nothing. What?
Yeah.
Make it work. Just make this shit fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? What you think the street outlaws don't have fun?
Yeah. They definitely have fun. Listen, by the way, when I went to that taping of Street Outlaws, that was so fun. It was so fun when Smoke invited me to Vegas to watch the taping. It was so fun. Them boys had fun.
Them boys hanging out.
And we
That's
was
right.
out there all night. You know, they start taping at 8 at night and tape till 8 in the morning.
Yeah, all night long.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, that's how it was all week.
Hollywood, you know I love you to death. I love your whole team and your family. I feel like I have watched your kids grow up.
Yeah,
It's been a blast, and I really can't wait to see what happens with the team next. I appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, KP.
All right, thank you so much. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one. All right, guys. So if y'all missed any of me talking to Hollywood about the return of Plain Jane, it'll be uploaded to YouTube so you can catch the full replay there. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you go do that by clicking the link in my bio. There is a lot of shows that if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you have missed. We've been doing Rise and Vibe since 2019. September 2nd will be year 5 of Rise and Vibes. And to everybody who's been with me since the beginning and everybody who is new to Rise and Vibes, I appreciate every single one of you guys. This was a special episode of Rise and Vibes, affectionately titled The Return of Plain Jane. I will see you guys on the regularly scheduled day, which is Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday for another episode of Rise and Vibes. Thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody have a great weekend and happy Memorial Day.